Today I will share how I manifest my reality using 5 examples that I got just in a span of the last 24 hours. So the first one is how I got to visit Griffith Observatory in LA, though we didn't plan it because my friend and travel companion Jenny has already been there and we didn't have time for that as we had limited time in LA. So we were driving to the Hollywood sign and put it in our GPS, but it brought us to the observatory instead. And as we were already there, we parked and enjoyed the view, which, by the way, I loved a lot. The next one is how I went to the closest and the perfect view of the Hollywood sign. So as our GPS didn't show the proper route, we asked parking guys at the observatory where to go, and they suggested Lake Hollywood Park. So we put it in our GPS, and while we were driving there, we saw a sign that the road is closed and we had to take a detour through narrow winding Hollywood streets, and guess where that detour brought us? Right to the hill just next to the sign. I did a lot of photos, enjoyed the view, and by the way, on our way back we passed that Lake Hollywood Park from where the sign was really far and it was packed with tourists. So I'm really glad that we had to take that detour. The third example is the most impressive for me. As we went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I told Jenny that I would love to have my own star there, and I should find out how to get it. And in around 30 minutes, Jenny sees a woman who actually offers to make your star. Last several times in LA, I haven't seen such service, which, by the way, I find very entrepreneurial. And I wouldn't notice it even now if Jenny wouldn't point it to me. Of course, it's not a real star, but great for visualization, and I had so much fun making photos and videos with it. The next thing that I manifested was my seat on the flight from LA to New York City. I didn't pay extra $150 for choosing the seat, so the system assigned me the worst possible seat, which is between 2 people in a row, in the middle of the row. And I like to sit near the window. If I had an aisle seat, probably I could trade for the window one, but who would agree to switch to the middle seat, right? So I made peace with sitting between 2 people and went to the gate and sat near the front desk waiting for boarding. And in 2 minutes, 2 girls come to the front desk and ask the airline representative if it's possible to change their seats because someone is sitting between them. Guess which seats they have? Yes, next to me. So, as I overheard the conversation, I went to the front desk and told that I'm happy to switch a seat to the window one. And as the plane was not full, the representative told that he could switch me to a separate row where I would be the only one with the 3 seats and I can sit near the window there. So it's even a better option than having a window seat. I had the whole row for myself. It is such a synchronicity that I came to the gate and sat near the front desk just before those 2 girls came there. And from the whole plane, they were the 2 people who were sitting just next to me. Just a coincidence? No, I manifested it. Last but not least was how I had free Wi-Fi on board the plane. My flight duration was 4.5 hours, and of course I wanted to purchase Wi-Fi. And when I tried to connect to the service, turned out that T-Mobile customers are eligible for free in-flight Wi-Fi. Yes, I saved just $8, but the point is not the money, but how universe hears my desires. And the more you notice these synchronicities and appreciate them, even the smallest ones, the more you trust the universe and perceive a detour or any kind of rejection as a redirection to the best possible scenario for you, the more magic will happen in your life. And it is so much easier and more rewarding to accept what it is than fight the circumstances. I can share much more examples of how it works for me. This is how we ended up with a Tesla, though Seattle car rental didn't have it for our period. And I have this magic happening to me almost every day. My spiritual coach and dear friend Mira Uniat will be sharing more about it at the retreat on Sardinia, Italy in May. Join us to find out more about how to manifest anything. And in the meantime, watch our latest podcast episodes and stay tuned.